Hello everyone, I'm Hee-jung Kim and I become a senior in 2022. Before graduation, I would like to think my entire college life back. My college life has been full of challenges. I couldn't have spending all my time and energy to try new things. As I'm an outgoing person, I always enjoy a proud feeling of having done something difficult. The challenges give me a real sense of achievement. Many students focus on how they build their career and their preparation for a future job, and it begins when they choose their college major. For me, however, there's something more important. I believe that a real life experience is the most valuable asset, and it cannot be bought even with money. I have been trying to do as many things as possible which can be helpful not only for my career, but for my future life. Today, I would like to tell you about my challenge story at KNUT. The university was the first step to start my real-life challenge. Since I was 16 years old, I dreamed to be a flight attendant for a long time. There were many students who wanted to be a cabin crew, and most of them followed a similar track. They made a plan to enter college and major in the Department of Airline Service, and I was one of them. I thought majoring in the department would help me to reach my dream because students can learn how to serve customers better and how to speak well in a job interview. One day, however, a different thought popped up in my mind while preparing a university entrance exam. Why am I anxious about getting a job already? I'm only a teenager and I still have a lot of things to learn and experience. Yes, all of a sudden, I felt like that I should postpone all of my worries about getting a job. After that, I changed my mind and decided to learn a foreign language. I seriously tried hard to enter college to major in English. It was my first challenge in my life, and luckily, I achieved my goal. After I became a university student, I started some part-time work. Because many undergraduate students make money by themselves after high school graduation, it was not very unique for me to get a job. But I had a little different reason. I wanted to live an independent life, especially I wanted to stop receiving my parents' financial support. To do so, I did whatever I could try. Consequently, I could experience very many different jobs. I served at a fast food restaurant, family restaurant, and a coffee house. I also worked at a wedding venue, a movie theater, and so on. Some people ask me why I tried so many jobs. Some others wondered why I changed my job often. They told me, if you keep working at one place, it'll be easier and more stable. I agree. To stay at one job should have been more stable, but there are so many jobs in the world. I wanted to experience as many as possible to find one that I can be really interested and I can love. Since 2019, I worked as a reporter for a university newspaper. I enjoyed putting my thoughts into words while preparing articles about school events, social problems, and political issues. My main job was to meet people for an interview and deliver updates and analysis on current happening in the university. Sometimes I had to stay all night up to finish my articles before deadline. The job was tough, but I really enjoyed all my life as a reporter. At that time, I seriously considered a news reporter as my future career because of my enthusiasm and interest in the job. In 2020, I started to run a volunteer group. Once, I had a chance to work for Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in 2018 because it gave me a wonderful memory. After I volunteered in the Olympics, I wanted to feel the pleasure of service again. That is why I have operated a volunteering club since 2020. For 2 years, I have been happy because I can work for people who need my help. I was a farmer in a rural area, and sometimes I can become a street cleaner in a campus town. One day, I led a fun campaign. When I worked around the campus, I saw a lot of cigarette butts dumped in the street. Cigarette waste is one of the world's most litter waste. To solve this problem, I made 2 special ashtrays which smokers threw away their filter while answering a simple poll question. Students responded well to the campaign, and my challenge was successful. Of course, not all my challenges were successful. After several failed attempts, I was also hesitant to start my new challenge. Before I take an action, I was worried that it may cause the worst situation. Now, however, I learned from my experience and I know one important thing. Because I'm on my life process and I can learn from both success and failure. I will remember that just a little movement would be enough for 20s. All the experience while trying to challenge will be a valuable asset in my life. I believe life is a challenge between birth and death. When I face something difficult, I don't want to hesitate to decide whether I will do it or not. That's what my university life taught me. It gave me a lesson that I can grow and become a better person by those challenges. So, I will never stop my real life challenge. Thank you.